Please appreciate your comments. For those who don't know, Councilor Matisse is bringing up a comment about an overstatement in a budget which was discovered by our finance director. And I appreciate our finance director as she's come in and become comfortable in her position. She's been able to, with her budget team, look into our coffers and see that there is misalignment in numbers. And so Councilor Matisse is referring to an overstatement that affected our budget reserves. Essentially, the most important thing, Councilor Matisse, and to Council and Mayor, as I've shared before to you, and you received correspondence a few weeks ago, and to staff, that the budget will be balanced by the end of this fiscal year. Over years, for the past few years, our expenditures have been increasing and our revenues haven't been climbing at the rate of our expenditures. So we've had to grab and go deeper into our budget reserves. Essentially, what we're doing with the overstatement that we requested, and unfortunately, Councilor Matisse, as we may have shared with you in council, that the official numbers I'm not able to make public at this time because we just barely sent that to our state auditor today. And that typically comes in front of you and council in February, and that happens annually. After the state auditor has finalized those numbers, after he gives us approval, then we can publicly share those numbers. And so, but we can share some draft numbers with you offline, as mentioned. But I just wanted to share with you, there is no deficit in this budget. We have the reserves, and we have an approach that our finance department is working thoroughly on that will get us to balance this budget. We have, and just to take a few feet and back off and give us the eagle's eye view for the public, we have about $180 million general fund. In addition to that, we have about $30 in transfers that go out to our airport as an enterprise, that pays our debt service, that pays in transfers in our road fund about $5 million at times. We have JU transfer, joint utilities in there, and then we also have other funding sources. All that accumulates to about $30 million. And so we have a math problem at the end of the day that, again, as I shared, we have an awesome finance team that is working to figure this out. The great thing about this, that the city has been very methodical, and they've been very prudent, and so we have a fund balance that has been helping us through these past years. And so we will be able to get through this year. And of course, we're making, we have an approach that we shared with you and staff that we're looking into personnel. And really what we're doing is we're not hiring more personnel at this time. We're freezing. We're looking in other approaches as well to get control of this, to really understand what we're doing with this budget, so that as we go into this budget year, together with departments, we can work with you and council to ensure that we have a sustainable budget moving forward. But the word of the day that I want to ensure that it's very clear that there isn't a deficit. This was an overstatement, but we've had reserves that have been able to pay for these dips and these ebbs that we find in our budget years. So just want to make sure that's clear with you, Councilor Matisse. And as always, I'm happy to meet offline and we can discuss further, okay? Thank you. Last announcement, we have Visit Las Cruces and its partners.